We are worker drones, autonomous robots helping humans mine exoplanets for our interstellar parent company, JC Jensen, in space. Yeah, we were mistreated in the name of Windex, but it's not like we revolted and killed all humans or anything. Mostly because they handled that just fine all by themselves. Unfortunately, our parent company didn't exactly love the concept of runaway AI.
Alright, there's gonna be around 5 times, I believe, that I'm gonna be doing these, and it's basically where I have to explain something that nobody else has done before, and I just want to clarify what it means. So for this first one, I want to make something that it's unique. The murder drones are actually not responsible for their crimes, basically the mass murder. Now, why in the world is that? Well, if we're talking about N, V, and J, the characters, you realize, well, Sin remodeled the three, and many others, into murderous machines without their permissions and tried to lock their memories in episode 5, even tried to delete them. We're going to get to those when we get to episode 5, but that, I'm telling you this to make you realize that why would they be responsible for what they are doing? If they've been forced to do all of these, the memories locked are not fully them. They're not responsible. They're being somewhat mind controlled, but not fully mind controlled. It's like influence of the memories. What does make them responsible for their doing is what they know what they're doing is wrong. Like, you're going to see N, he's going to change in an episode, and I'm going to say that. But I would say, yeah, this killing, the mass murder, and everything else with an underline under the character means that are voided from their criminal record. Also, though, I'll still keep track of it, or else the crimes would be boring. And also, Sin would actually also be responsible for the crimes, because she made them. She would be responsible.
Anyway, that's why my project is this sick as hell railgun!
So not the vibe.
Easy, morons. It doesn't work. Yet. It doesn't work yet. Who said it doesn't work? Maybe it does!
Uzi, the homework was a word problem about buying watermelons.
Oh, and this magnetically amplified photon converger doesn't count?
No. Plus, repressed emotional baggage was only worth 2 points on the rubric. And is it supposed to be that color? Well, when you build doors so good, good door, there's no need to fight. Uzi, this is great news. Here, the wrench I used to tighten bolts on my first door prototypes and to put your mother out of her misery when the murder Jones got to her with their nanite acid. I want you to have it.
Neat. Therapy's fun.
Basically, what Khan just said, that he used the wrench to put Nori, Uzi's mom, Khan's wife, out of her misery when the murderers got to there with their nanic acid, the yellow stuff in their tail, that burns stuff. Now, what is this? Well, you could clarify this as murder, but obviously Khan didn't want to do that. And you'll see why later with another explanation, but I'll just say PTSD, won't explain anything further. Just gotta go to the other explanation, sorry about that. But anyways, what this can be classified as, though, is assisted suicide. But even though, and although this is a crime like before, I'm letting him off the hook like others. Why though? Well, she must have gone through a lot of pain and she would have died anyways, right? Well, one other thing could have also happened, and really why I chose this reason. Nori is a solver host, one of the big solver hosts, one of the main two other than Yeva that basically were the main whatever group. She knows stuff, it knows, and has a lot of its powers, because it was the code carried over by humans. Talk about that when that is revealed, but again, this is just context for these crimes that happen now. The issue is that either the Abscess Tower was doing something or whatever, but it might have been bad to let her continue living, because she could have done some bad stuff with the Abscess Tower controlling stuff, like with the planet core collapsing. So I'm letting Khan off the hook here, because why would I charge him for this?
Whoa, and they said pirating all that anime was useless.
Now, I actually missed this during my actual crime count or whatever to talk about it. This was actually a new edition, but anyways, we're doing the research. Really, technically pirating anime is not a crime somehow, unless within a 180-day period you download $1,000 worth. To reach that, for an average, you need around 335 episodes sold at $2.99 a piece. For what Izzy said, I don't think she needs to learn all those skills. She does not need 335 episodes to learn all that. It could also be for recreational use, so she can pirate all that anime. She didn't do that just to learn the skills, but there's not enough evidence, and the company itself can't sue, so really, it's not worth it to sue Uzi or Charger. So, being realistic here.
You mentioned other members of her squad? Are they coming back soon?
Oh, yeah, 2 others. They're out hunting for a bit, but you'll love them. First, there's V.
No, no, please stop feeding my own eggshells in front of my family!
And yet, I still feel nothing.
So, V, I heard this planet-wide toxic death storm is supposed to be especially inhospitable tonight.
Oh, God! Who are you?
No worries, I'm N, but a whole letter is a lot to remember. Then there's J, our leader.
N, you're worthless and terrible. And if the company allowed it, I would straight up kill you myself.
worker out there I kind of want to practice balloon animal shapes with. What happened here?
Synergistic liability here must have tripped and knocked himself offline. Moron box, hello?
This is one interesting. Plainly, the slap is not a crime. If you noticed, when N's red text was going on across his face, you see in the small text, slap accepted, and right above that, hard reboot initiated. Which means that the slap, at least for N, presumably all Murder-Jones though, is a way for him to be rebooted if one of his lights are red on his head. So the questions are, could J have done something else to reboot N, and is Sim responsible for the slap even if J isn't? Sorry if you hear my dog barking. For this first one, for question, we don't know. It's the only time we have seen a slap like this, some action like this. So if there's no evidence otherwise, J's only option was to slap N. She was just doing her job, so therefore she will not be charged with slap. Second question, though, is interesting. Sin made his Assembly Jones, coded the Murder-Jones stuff and everything. So she could have coded / done something else other than slap to reboot N, like a small button maybe. Even though it was impractical, it still would have not harmed him. So Sin's gonna be charged with slap, not J, because that is the only thing that she could have done to reboot N to get back to doing their jobs. At this point, none are responsible for the actions yet, but N is pretty close. Now, the slap was only not that much, as you saw. It's only $500, but still, it's worth to talk about.
Oh. Oh! You know, I left an extremely dangerous weapon, excuse outside.
I am out, boys.
Oh, gosh darn it, you're
Wait until my loving wife and kids hear about this.
Bite me! Close it! Close it!
Hey, fellas! Ooh, deal me in. I love rummy. Wait, no, I'm going to murder everyone. Bring tech.
Actually, it's gin rummy. So. Hey, Uzi, I sure no one has said my name aloud so far, so I'm just letting you know I'm.
This one's a long one, so yeah, but if you want a whole explanation, here you go. The property damage of the key card, the thing that opens the door with the key card, and the door a little bit, actually, no, this one's gonna be a long one. So if you want to skip, yeah. And one more thing, if you feel like I'm bad explaining, I'm reading off of my explanations, so there you go. Property damage of the keycard, the thing that opens the door with the keycard, and the door a little bit. Trespassing, breaking, and entering are all simple enough. One small note, though. The amounts for each might be a little overkill, but it helps balance other things. Like I said, I don't know these values, but I'm just giving my best shot with the research I've done. The threats, murders, and drinking oil is what's to talk about. Let's first talk about the threat. What is seen in a threat is an intent to communicate harm. There's a target audience, they could actually carry out that threat, and it creates a fear and intimidation. You basically need a little bit of everything. You don't need everything fully, but if you have most of everything, it's good. Well, based on how he said it, he did say it to himself. He intended to say it to himself. The issue is that he only spoke a little louder than his normal voice, so everyone probably heard it. Now, obviously what N said counted as a threat, and, well, he looks like the thing, he was gonna murder them, whatever, it's a threat. Next are the murders. Now, it would feel weird to do like 1 death with brutal number and 4 life no paroles for the rest. Were any of them brutal? Yes. I feel like in a hanging cut off, being blown to pieces, being eaten alive, and being cut in half vertically definitely count as all brutal. So the question is, 4 death, 1 death, or 4 life no parole. All are understandable options like before with V, but I think a mix would best fit the situation the best. V's case had her do the same really brutal thing to 3 drones in front of a child, while N did something different each time. Based on what happened, I would say the first one and third one being really brutal. Being pinned to the wall, being so scared that then your head being cut off is really brutal, and also literally being eaten to death is really bad. The missiles and the cutting in half were pretty painful, but more instantaneous than the others. Kind of mercy, but definitely not mercy. So 2 deaths and 2 life no parole is what I'm going to go with. Also, I'll count Uzi's attempted murder here. That's going to be important literally the next moment later. Finally, to finish this mini essay is N drinking the oil. Now, by having the episode solver, you do need oil to survive or else you go crazy like Uzi did in episode 4. So, drinking oil was done by N was fine? No. He could have found somewhere else to get it or ask. If he can't find any or is about to go crazy, then he can only kill a drone only if he's doing it to not go crazy and activate to kill more drones. I feel like that's just reasonable. But his motive was the killing, and Sin's programming. So he, his control self, and Sin will be responsible for all those crimes.
Pretty nice hydraulics, huh? What have you done?
This time I won't miss.
I'm sorry. I really enjoyed our time together, but I can't have you shooting V with that thing.
Fight me. Dad, get down.
Uzi, you let a murder drone here? My beautiful doors!
Now is so not the time. I messed up. In the same way I'm about to fix it. Move, Dad! Dad, point and shoot. Trust me.
First thing to talk about is the not aggravated battery for N stabbing. Like I said previously, I counted the attempted murder towards Uzi right before this. So does the stab count as separate? No. It's because N said, sorry, I really enjoyed attempted murder, but I can't let you shoot V with that thing. What this shows is that he has a reason to kill Uzi, and therefore a continuation throughout the killer. So therefore the stab was part of the attempted murder since he wasn't able to kill her before. The other thing is Khan not saving Uzi. There are 2 main reasons why you want to be charged. First, closing the door would actually help save or at least protect, even if it was only for the delay of the deaths, like what kind of happened a little bit in the colony for a little bit. One sacrifice to help many. But I would go with the other cruel reason. He had PTSD. Think about it. Think about how he felt when he had to kill Nori. That's why he loved, to me this is a fan theory, but I feel like it's true. This is why he loves Doors so much, because it reminds him of her. It reminds him of Nori. Anyways, he couldn't act because of that feeling and trauma, and along with other reasons, is more than enough to let him off the hook. One other thing. This right here is N's turning point, because he feels remorse, and then tell V and J about Uzi. I'll probably say that a little later in the actual video, but this is a little more accurate if you want to.
Whoa, N? Am I dreaming, or did you do something not useless for once?
I've been trying to get past those doors for months. Nice work, N.
You mean name remember?
These ventilation shafts can easily get us around this last door. Lowest body count eats a missile!
You know, not that I can't wait to keep murdering all these, maybe not so actually different from us worker drones, but just out of curiosity, do we actually, know what the company plans to do with us afterwards?
Excuse me? No way, buddy. Questioning the company? You just finally gave me the excuse I needed. Worker drones are corrupted, and that's why the company sent us. I hate to see you corrupted as well.
Thanks, Jay. Always looking out for me. You're awesome.
Heh.
In the same way you're about to fix it?
I love doing anything.
So, they found our evacuation spot. But if we build a quick door...
Are you kidding me? You're the WDF, right? Defend! For real?
Put that conventionally attractive male down.
Oh, Jay, you're sometimes kind of mean to me, and I wish you weren't. Just some constructive criticism.
Nice.
Noted, Schrader. We'll circle back after I right-size your existence.
Okay, which one do you want?
Jay, please.
Too bad. Good luck.
Damn the well-made, quality assured durability of JC Jensen products!
My mind's in a weird place. Don't read into this. Uzi! I'm so sorry. Have fun repressing this.
You've got a lot of guts for a barely sentient toaster. I've had praise like that before, but your edgy spirit is just so painful.
One more buzzword and I'll do it.
Equity partnership.
I'll save you the trouble, Dad. I vanish myself. Let's go, En. Everyone here can bite me.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Uzi.
Shut it.
I'd join you if the sun didn't kill me. Hope you're having important character growth or something, though.
Just can't wait to murder all humans. Classic robot stuff. I hope they're sitting pretty there on Earth, because we're coming for them.
Of course, the last crime has to have a note. Thank you for watching this far if you have, but let's quickly get through this. The mind control, again, quotations, is somewhat of an alteration of memories. Not full mind control, but you're altering it, some sort of mind control. But not like mind control. The reason why I have the activating the absolute solver in Uzi for death penalty is that activating the absolute solver can have terrible consequences, like what we've seen in Salver Uzi in episode 4 and stuff in episode 7 and 8 and Nori and whatever. You get it. Now, it might only be a life no parole, maybe for some, for not being less active, or just straight up killing them and no more, whatever. This also applies for humans to putting the absolute solver into them for testing, and I'll wait to charge them for that. But yeah, it's a death sentence, because especially for Nori's and Doll's family, they've gone through a lot. So it's definitely worth a death sentence. Here are the totals. In 7th place, we have Normal N with only $4,000. Not gonna add up the crimes. Do that like later or something. Sorry about that. 6th place, we got Uzi. 1 month and warning. If you're wondering, I'm going to rank them by death sentence, life no parole sentences, life with possibility of parole sentences, years, money owed or whatever, and then any other extra things. 5th place, JC Jensen. 1 death, 1 life no parole, $50 trillion, and a shutdown forever. 4th place, J. 1 death, 4 life no parole, 4 years, and $5,000. 3rd place, Controlled J, sorry. 3rd place, Controlled N, 3 death, 6 life no parole, 23 years, and $11,100. 2nd place, V, Controlled V, 4 death, 4 life no parole, 36 years, and $30,000. N just got 1 more death, he would beat V because he has more lives. And finally, in 1st place, we got the absolute solver / sin with 9 death, 14 life no parole, 137 years, and $1,250,000,3,046,600 worth of fines and other things. Oh my goodness. Sin already has this much. Cannot wait to see how everything else develops. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day. Bye.